I would now like to call up my sister BBG, Sage Siegel, for honorary lifetime membership.
Hi, everybody. Okay. Oh my God, already Sage. Okay, let's get together. To light my candle, okay, we're gonna keep going here. To light my candle, I call up Hannah Alper, oh my God, Marlo Baker, Hope Schreier, and Aria Title. And to induct me as a lifetime member, I call upon Jack Rosenbaum and Alex Lerner. Oh my God. I'm fine. Where are Jack and Alex? I'm fine. Ooh.
By the power invested in us by BYO Lake Ontario region, we hereby welcome you, Sage Siegel, as a lifetime member of the International Order of the Nameless Girls. May you continue to lead with a free and joyous heart and a mind that is filled with the thought and deeds of a pure noble.
Thanks, guys. Okay. Hello, LOR. Oh my God, I'm a mess. I never know when to get it together when I'm crying. I'm sorry. Hello and good evening. For those who don't know me, my name is Sage Siegel, and I'm a member of L'Chaim BBG number 2444. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Deep breaths. When sitting down to write this speech, so many thoughts and ideas run through my head of everything I want to tell you about my time in BBYO. Whether that was taking my first step into the program at JCC, or screaming Bohemian Rhapsody with Claire Frank in front of the whole region at Bohart Ball. I could really go on for hours just telling you about every single memory I've had in BBYO, but I'll spare you the time and try to sum it up as quick as I can, which is very hard to do when you've made as many memories as I have. When I started at BBYO in November of grade 9, it never struck to me how important this organization would be, not just for my mental health, but for my overall stability as a human. I was also a very social individual, but I never had a solid group of friends I could rely on and go to in times of need. When I walked into my very first program, it was a co-ed program with our brother chapter McGinn. I was immediately intimidated by all the older members, and I was worried I stuck out like a sore thumb. Thankfully, I was welcomed in with open arms, and when the program ended, I went home happier than ever, knowing I had a place to go to be who I wanted to be. After a couple of months, I realized it was a little bit difficult to balance my schoolwork and BBYO, so I ended up taking a 4-month hiatus because of the stress. And this would probably be my only regret in this organization because I truly didn't value BBYO at the time. But my very first program back, I went to L'Chaim's chapter elections, where I was nominated to be my chapter's mazkira. I was nervous that taking this position would lead me to unnecessary work and wasted time, but instead it led me to learn leadership skills I can take with me plenty of years after BBYO and how to be a decent human to others. I could not have had a more enjoyable time on chapter board because I was really able to bond with my board and learn tips and tricks of the back end of BBYO. Once I was on this BBYO craze, I couldn't just let it end there, and I am so glad I didn't. The summer before being elected to regional board, I was told constantly about this thing called CLTC, which is an international program that BBYO offers. Before going into the elections, I decided regardless, I wanted to go on a summer program after much convincing from Rourke Baker. I was super hesitant about going because I was worried about not meeting friends or not being able to fit in, but boy, oh boy, was I glad I went. If you're ever given the opportunity to go to any international program, I would highly advise you to take it. Going on CLTC taught me to not only how to be a better leader for my region, but also allowed me to meet some of my very closest international friends. I find it so cool that almost anywhere I go in the world, I know I have a place to stay with the international friends I've made. I'm extremely lucky to have met some of my closest friends from California and New Jersey who are here with us on the Zoom tonight. I knew one day I wanted to run for regional board, but I was always so nervous because of how much I looked up to the members on previous regional boards. I was worried I wasn't good enough to live up to such a high and honorable position. But after some convincing from my friends and family, it seemed like a great way to really dig deeper into BBYO and to be as involved as possible, which is what I needed. Running and becoming LOR's 40th Regional Muscura was the most rewarding experience I could have ever had in BBYO. I was also extremely fortunate to have Jack Rosenbaum, and now BBYO alum, who is here with us tonight, as my counterpart and best friend by my side 24/7. Whenever I needed any help, advice, or an overall conversation about anything, Jack was there, and I will forever be thankful to have worked with him here in BBYO. We pulled off an incredible lock-in just before COVID began, and it will continue to be my favorite event to this day. Being on such a welcoming regional board gave me a bond that is truly unbreakable, and the memories I made that year will continue to have such a special place in my heart. After a year, I was pretty content with my time on regional board and decided to go back to my roots, my home, L'Chaim BBG number 2444. L'Chaim was in a decent place when I became chapter Nicaea, but wow, did we take the region by storm. I'm so thankful to have had such a motivated and driven chapter who inspired me every day of my term to keep working hard and to make our chapter a home to all of our members. Being L'Chaim's president during COVID especially taught me patience and overall gratitude towards my fellow BBGs. It's been a hard year for all of us, so having BBYO for me has been so amazing to distract myself from all the worries I have otherwise. Since I've been home this whole time, it's been hard for me to see my friends, and I've lost a lot of friendships I didn't think I would lose. But being able to go to virtual convention and all of the virtual programming that we have done this whole year, even through a screen, is so worth it. And I truly don't know what I would have done during this pandemic without BBYO. Enough of my blast of the past, and now I want to share some advice to everyone, but especially our new members. This is very cliche of me to say, but if any part of you thinks about taking a leadership role, do it. One path in BBYO is rarely the same as another, so it's up to you to take full advantage of the time you have in the organization since it goes by so quickly. I was so thankful my path took me where it did, and I would not have wanted it any other way. I hope I'm not already crying. Oh, well, okay. But there is truly no way to express my appreciation for all the people who helped me grow to be the person speaking to you tonight. I want to thank everyone I've had a conversation with in the past for putting up with my loud, enthusiastic, crazy self. And I really don't know how my teenage years would have formed if it weren't for BBYO. Just because I'm leaving BBYO doesn't mean that I'm not here for every single person on this call, and I am just one text away. While I'm leaving BBYO, my journey as a lifetime member is just beginning. Submitted with undying love for L'Chaim BBG, Lake Ontario Region number 36, the B'nai B'rith Girls, the 40th Regional Board, the L'Chaim 2020 Fall Term Board, the Green M&M, CLT6 2019, 40 Shorties, Song Leading Committee, L'Chaim, the Hot Dog Toaster, GRED, the Senior BBG Chat, Lock-in 2020, Hot Dog Contests, BBG PowerPoint, I Don't Care, Our Board Retreat 2019, Being Mutuals, the Muskurium Dream Team, the Rachel Goldberg Fan Club, Dumpers Not Dumpies, and the entire graduating class of 2021, Anita Perlman, and all of you. I forever remain Sage Elizabeth Siegel, a damn proud honorary life member of L'Chaim BBG number 2444 and Lake Ontario Region number 36. Okay, to blow out my candle, I call upon all of L'Chaim BBG number 2444, Arlie Marins and Roman Abramovich, and to read, I call up Taylor Levy.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
Sage, I love you. By the power vested in me by Lake Ontario Region and the International Order of the B'nai B'rith Girls, I hereby induct you, Sage Siegel, as a lifetime member. I love you, Sage.
Peace out, BBYO.